Today, I have a few questions for you. What do you dream about for your future? What would you do if you had $1 million? Think about it for a second. These questions and this kind of thinking can activate your brain's ability to imagine new things and even to feel joy, gratitude, and curiosity. And it's this open state of mind and these neural pathways it opens up that can help us change when change is hard. That's the state we want to tap into. Even compassion, mindfulness, playfulness, those are key elements in helping new behaviors stick. Here's why. When we tap into these elements, they're activating a positive state that makes us open to new ideas rather than avoiding them or running away from them. It's literally affecting the physical processes of our bodies and brains. Now, often what we want to do, if we want to change or we want someone else to change, we might ask for compliance or demand compliance, but it really may not be enough. Because if we're acting under obligation rather than alignment or desire, then the goal we have can create stress. And when we feel stress, we avoid the thing that's giving us stress. For example, if someone is talking to you and it triggers a stress response in you, it can make you physically less capable of learning and developing. When we feel obligated to do something, we might make excuses, see barriers, and feel stuck more often. But when we're in a positive state of discovery, curiosity, possibility, that affects our brain in a way that's going to make our changes stick. Now, all of these ideas I've gotten from the book Helping People Change, which I've linked below. And in the book, the authors share two different versions of a boy being coached at a little league game. Now, in both versions, the boy makes a throwing error. In the first story, his coach yells and screams and asks him how could he mess up such a simple throw. And the boy feels horror at hearing this. His heart races, his breathing becomes shallow and rapid, and he's paralyzed with fear. And you know what he does next? He makes the same error. Now, in the second story, when he makes the initial error, his coach calls a timeout. He goes to the boy, he tells him it's okay. Tells him to take a deep breath and relax. And he reminds him, you are one of the best third basemen in the league. He tells him to think about the mechanics of the throw and to see himself making a good throw as he does 99% of the time. The next time the ball comes at him, it's not a routine throw, but it's really tricky. But because he had reflected on his strengths and envisioned a positive outcome, he was able to make a creative and beautiful throw to first base. If we treat ourselves and others with this type of compassionate coaching, it affects us physically and emotionally. And we can be prepared for a much better outcome than simply demanding and expecting change. Change is so hard, and many times we're hard on ourselves, just expecting if we have a thought, we have a goal, that we can will ourselves into following it. But when we think positively, playfully, with compassion and mindfulness, and invoking a positive state of mind, that helps us comply much more than triggering a stress response. So think about how that can work for you today.